What is gwan peeps? What is gwan? It is Valerie's Naturals, Oracles, Grand Rising. Good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. And I thought today, instead of uploading a video, I'm just going to go live. And if any of you want to turn up, you turn up. If you don't, you don't. But I'm going to get the messages out there for you anyway. So please comment, share, show your appreciation. Please subscribe, hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video. So I thought today I'm going to get a message out from the Sword of Light. See if there's any messages for anybody that somebody needs to hear right now, and then we'll move on from that. Okay. So how you doing, collective? If you didn't know, I'm spending a lot of time on TikTok, and I've got subscribers over there. So if you're into subscriptions, you're into personal readings, you're into doing anything esoteric, I do. Today is actually the day that I do subscriber Wednesdays on TikTok. It's slightly different from YouTube and it's slightly different from Patreon. But I'm doing subscriber Wednesdays where it's only my subscribers actually having interaction with me. I used to try and do that on Patreon, but it's difficult. It's difficult. But if you're into personal readings and you want the full blown on, I carry on until you conclude. Sometimes I go into hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay, please go over to my Patreon. I used to do the £5 ones. I'm not doing those anymore. But if you're somebody that knows they want to keep on top of things and wants a reading every single month, and you want full extended me calling you, whatever, that's the only time I call anybody is on Patreon. Okay, please go over to my Patreon. Hello there, who's that? Hello, Samantha. How you doing? I'm just getting started. What's going on, collective? What's going on? So yeah, I'm actually I've stopped doing the £5 on Patreon, and it starts from, is it 15? Because there's a lot of audio that I put on there, and I'm still doing audio. So I'm actually going over to, yeah. So if you want a monthly reading, month after month, and you like to have it regularly, okay. I've got subscribers over there that's been there for about 2 years now. Do you know what I mean? So they're on a particular tier on Patreon. So I'm just keeping it starts from £15 upwards. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, the £15 level is to get access to the books, and the 25 level is to get access to readings that I contact you every single month. Usually the first week in the month, unless something goes terribly wrong and then it happens. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. But yeah, I've also got subscribers over on TikTok, which is the cheapest way to do it, because I've realised that there was no point me having the £5 on Patreon when you can go over to TikTok and do it for that price anyway. I think it's that price. I don't know. You don't know as a creator. It's just that TikTok take their cut. But I'm gonna shut up now. I just thought I'd explain that. But how you doing, Samantha? What is going on, girlfriend? What is going on? Yes, I'm just starting to get some messages out. So I thought I'd get some messages out first, and then we're going to the tarot. So I've got Archangel Michael, Sword of Light. See what messages come out, if there's any message, because sometimes just a message alone will do for you. Spirit might have a message for the collective, but they need to be aware of. So let's just find out, and then I'll move on to something a little bit more romantic, I guess. Trust in your divine purpose. What is going on, collective? I read this to one. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the right path of growth. Let me read that again, because I read that wrong. Know that you are on a path of growth. Yeah. Some of you, you know why this card is here? Because some of you, and I don't want to go down that road again, that some of you have really been disappointed by your person, and or they actually woke you up. They actually caused your awakening, or they caused your ascension, they caused your kundalini, your third eye to open. And this is what spirit wants to tell you, that trust in your divine purpose, because it's love that brought us to this situation. But like I always say today, it's just bigger than that divine connection. There is a divine purpose to this. Do you know what I mean? On your journey. And it's usually to do with the community, but it says this experience has a divine meaning. Healing will come. Do you see what I mean? Healing will come from whatever this is. Know that you're on a path of growth. Nothing but growth from now on, because I'm telling you, there's some people that's really done a number on you, collective, on a lot of you. And I'm going to tell you, it's usually family, friends, but in particular, it's that one person that you might have thought was your soul tie or something. And it could well be a soul tie, but sometimes they could be a karmic soul tie. Sometimes these people, even if it is a twin flame, sometimes they're just here to teach you lessons so that you start healing and start growing and understanding and using your intuition. Do you know what I mean? So this is why this card is here, but I'm going to leave this here for the moment because that's deep. Let's get some more messages out. I'm just in the mood for messages today because for some reason I'm getting that the collective need messages, but I'm going to get more. I'm going to get a little bit more romantic now, and I'm going to get some cards out from here. I've got these ones out and see what messages come out here. Now that we've got the card in reference to your purpose and your healing, let's see what else comes out for you, collective. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Sorry, I keep looking that way, but it's like it's the windows open and I keep hearing noises. I'm sorry, I'm going to shut the window in a minute, but it's so warm. I've been out today and it's bloody warm out there. It's like where I am, it's in the 20s. Would you believe it's in the 20s? And I had a nice old stroll. Do you know what I mean? I did what I needed to do outdoors, so I'm back now. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance, guys, beloved ancestors, who love us unconditionally. What messages do you have for the collective? Now, I'm not going to look myself. Should you want me to bring it down so you can see the cards? I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, I'll bring it down so you can see the cards. So, I'm going to get 4 of these cards out now for the collective because these ones are deep, okay? And so I'm not going to look, I'm just going to get 4 cards out because it's the past, present, future, and the outcome. So there is the past, there is the present, there is the future, and this is the outcome. With these cards in particular, it gives you they give you beautiful messages. Okay, so here's we got them here. And so I'm going to bring it up again so we can see it. Or do you want me to leave it down here? I don't know. Let me just put it back up again so you can see my face. And there you go. So the very first card is all about the past. And this is what the card that came up. Okay. So it says here, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of your circumstances you currently find yourself in. See, this has moved on. Once upon a time when I used to do these cards, I used to get the love situation, then I used to get the breakup, then I got you on your healing journey, and then the possible outcome. But this has moved on and it's saying close your eyes and tell yourself you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of your circumstances. I say this and I say this again. I'm into literacy Buddhism, and our thing is if you can find happiness within, regardless of your circumstances, okay, there ain't nothing or nobody can tell you anything, okay, because you really have learned the art of discernment. You really have learned the understanding that love yourself first before anything else. Do you know you have to love yourself first before you can love somebody else, and that's all there is to it. Yes, so that's the first one. So in the present moment, this one look at this one like it's like Adam and Eve and the snake, isn't it? Look at this card. And it says here, power. You instinctively know what is right for you. Oh, I just said that, didn't I? Let me drop the mic. And you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Do you see what I mean? Look, this is somebody who might have tried to get you in an entanglement and you're thinking about the past. This is almost like the collective is thinking about the past and you're thinking about the entanglement and how you've had the power to move away from that situation because it was like a trapation, wasn't it? Oh, so what's going to happen in the future? Here's the card that came up for the future, okay? Isn't that beautiful? And it says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Now, this is for the ones that have had past people that have. This is future energies. It's in the future's energies, but like I said, I call my beloveds, beloved, my people that have passed over, beloveds. Okay, and this is specifically a message for anybody that has had people pass over. I mean, my mum died 2 years ago, and it still feels fresh because I miss her terribly. Do you know what I mean? I mean, she went through a lot and it was expected, but the way it happened, you know. So it's just a message to let you know that, you may be physically apart, but they are still with you in spirit, and know that and understand that, okay? But I don't know what's this got to do with the love situation, because this is like, do you see the angel holding on now? It's like the angel holding on. Is your beloved holding on to you like they're a guardian? But I want to see what this is about, because that could have been a possible outcome as well. But let's see what this one's about. So this is the last card. This is a possible this is a possible outcome. And wait till you hear this message. Oh, this is cracking me up already. Wait till you hear this bit. Look at this card good, okay? And then look at this message. It says, only time will tell. Only time will tell. Wow. So the message I'm getting here, there's two messages here. This one is about deserving. It's about you moving forward. It's about you not worrying about your beloveds. But most of all, only time can tell. Because you need to be on this purpose. You need to be on this purpose, really. You shouldn't be worrying about anybody else but yourself and your healing and your growth. This is what this is about. Wow. Should I get one more card out just to see what the love situation's doing? This one card, and I get some tarot out. I'm just in the mood today. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages do you have in reference to this love situation? What messages do you have? Thank you, Spirit. Please give me the message. Please give me the message, because although I do tarot and I do a lot about the relationships and the twin flame and the soulmate and all this kind of stuff. Okay. Sometimes, and I've been getting that a lot lately, people's beloveds coming into my energy and wanting to pass message, and that again, this is the second time this week I've had a message like this. Somebody needs to hear this. It's, and I'm going to read it again because I've been drawn to read it. It says, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space, time, and nothing is missing. Nothing is missing. Do you know what this is as well? Sometimes these twin flame soulmates as well have passed over and gone to spirit, but they're still with you. You can still feel them in your energy because they are your twin flame. And this what happens if, I don't know if you know, I'm doing a series on TikTok and it explains the twin flame soulmate journey. And it's called a series on TikTok, and it goes through the whole thing, how it started, why it started, how do you know if you're with a twin flame soulmate, whatever, it goes on. But this could also be about people that were close to you that have passed over, brother, sister, mum, dad, whatever. I've had two dads and a mum pass over now, and my grandma, and so it's kind of like I feel a little bit like orphan Annie, but I'm at that age that's expected. Like, you are the matriarch now, you're the elders of the family. I've got to the stage where I'm the elders of the family. Do you know what I mean? So that's how it's dropped, and then you have to behave that way, and that's all there is to it. But you can still be a free spirit. But anyway, I'm gonna stop it because only time will tell. Only this could mean a lot of things. Only time can tell for a lot of things, people. Let me tell you. But let me get one card out and see what's going on with the romantic situation. So I've got feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. Now, this is in particular that these people are still in your energy. See, I mean, again, I'm getting that message that these people are still in your energy. And is it that you feel like you want to go back to that situation, or is it you feel like that you just want to put it down and you're exploring those feelings, but somebody or something is still in your energy, still pulling on your energy, still trying to. It's almost like, and I keep getting this message that a lot of you have got people that are trying to manifest you back in. They're trying to manifest you back in, and one of the ways they're doing it is energetically. Okay, and but you have to explore those feelings, don't you? You have to figure out if you really want that or not, or is it, I'll meet you in the next lifetime? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to let me know, people. But I'm gonna get some cards out now, and I haven't got these cards out in a while. I'm gonna put these messages because I'm looking at this message. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. I'm looking at these messages, and it's kind of like you instinctively knew. You instinctively know one is the right time, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. These people in your energy, you have the power to say no and walk away at any time. Spirit sending somebody a message, you know, you don't have to have this relationship. Spirit will bring you who you need to have in your life. But anyway, let's get some cards out and see why these messages are here, because I've got twofold messages. I've got one in reference to the beloveds and one in reference to some situation that you had to walk away from, because this has really moved on now. It's like Spirit is saying, stop pondering this now. It's time. It's time. It's time to get on your mission, get on your journey, get on your purpose. It's time. Do you know what I mean? So I want to see why this is here. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance, guides, beloved ancestors who love us unconditionally. Please give me the message. Please give me the message in reference to this. Holy Spirit, holy angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have? Please give me the message. Amen. And Spirit is telling me to shuffle, really shuffle good. So I haven't taken, to be honest, I haven't taken these cards out in a while, to be fair, but I thought I'd get these ones out today because I do my cards in a cycle. I do it in a circle because if I don't, I would never use all of them. Do you know what I mean? I would just pick up certain ones that are the favourites and not use the others. Not to say that none of them, I wouldn't buy them unless I didn't want them, but some get used more than others, don't they? Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling, people. What's going on? What's going on? Let's get a message out. I'm going to get some cards out and I'll have a look and I'll show you what's going down, okay? So the first card is the Emperor. Here we go. The first card is the Emperor, okay? First card is the Emperor. The next card is the Page of Swords. This Emperor is watching. I went there, what? Tell me go here. Here we go. But in all essence, it's kind of like, what's going on? Knight of Swords. Okay. I've got a few cards on the reverse. Queen of Swords. Then I've got the Queen of Coins. The Six of Coins. The Five of Cups. Then I've got the Empress in reverse. Oh, see, I was saying this earlier. I just did a TikTok. I ain't put it up on TikTok yet though, but it's on my other channel, Valerie's Naturals Oracles. Hashtag shorts. I've just put it up there. I was just gonna put it on TikTok, but I was just saying about an empress that was plotted with the spells, and it's come out again. An empress in reverse. Wow. Okay. Like I said, this story has moved on for a lot of you. What's at the bottom of the deck? The world in reverse. Oh no, the world in reverse. There's a lot of reversals here. This is somebody not wanting to close a cycle. And then the Three of Coins. Somebody is not wanted to be with somebody or not. So anyway, I'm gonna stop it. Do you want to see the cards, people? Do you want to see the cards? Should I show you the cards? Let's see. Let's put it down here and I'll show you the cards. I don't know if you can see that properly, but I'm going to push them over, get rid of these ones, so you can see the cards with me. I'm just going to go down so you can see the cards with me, okay? Can you see those cards? Only time will tell. So what I've got here is the first of all, I've got the Emperor and the Page of Swords in reverse. Now the Emperor who's wanting to control the situation, wanting to be that person that rules the roost. This person is mighty upset, you know. This person's upset. This person's upset because they're not getting they're not getting the control that they need. Let me push this up again because I feel a bit awkward. You can see the cards, can't you? So I'm gonna push this up so you can see this again because it's like, what's going on, Samantha? Just thinking, okay, yes to what, Samantha? But what I'm getting, let me know what you mean by yes. But what I'm getting here is there's somebody who's wanted to control the situation, and because they can't control, see, this is here's what I'm going to say to you, because we've got the Page of Swords in reverse. Not only are they watching, they might watch you. This is somebody watching, but you see when it's in reverse, they're being slanderous with it. This is somebody who couldn't keep the control that they wanted to keep. So instead, they slander you. They could even be copying you. They could be doing a slander, like a campaign to make you look bad. Do you know that kind of thing? They're just on this tip. They're gossiping about you, and most of it is going to be lies because they didn't really get to want to know the person that was you. All they wanted to look at was the appearance, and they didn't want to get to know the person who was you. If they did made the choice to get to know the person that was you, they would have seen something in a different light. But because of their very surface level, this is somebody who sometimes can be very surface level, who wants to control for their own selfish ends. Okay. Because of this, all they can do is slander. But you see, when somebody does that and they're telling people lies to begin with, okay, they're going to get found out. What happens in the dark will always come to light. You could slaughter somebody all day long, but it's only going to make people curious. And when people get curious, let me tell you, when people get curious, this is what happens. They go and look the person up, and then they realize that this person's lying to them. Do you know what I mean? Especially if it's somebody like myself who's on social media. You can quite easily go and look them up. You could quite easily go and look them up and see who they are. You know for a fact that it's not who they think, because this person, especially this one, don't want to get to know people. They just see what they see and that's it. They just see what they see. They're very selfish level. They didn't, they're very surface level, and this is why they're doing this, but it's not working for them. It's not working for them because here's what we got next. We got the Six of Cups. All they did was scare off the one person that was on their side. All they did, see, this is the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. What are you saying, Samantha? Can see the oh, I thought I'd bring it back up again. I thought you'd want to see my dulcet my face instead. Oh, I mean, you saw them in it. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm hiding them. But anyway, this is like somebody who could have been a twin flame, but it's like they missed the boat. It's almost like they missed the boat. Here's what it is. When you see the Cups in reverse, this is somebody who is not going to get the chance to reconcile anymore. They missed the boat. Do you know? And it says only time will tell. Only time will tell, though, won't it? Only time will tell what happens here. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like the Six of Swords for me is no reconciliation, or there's but it is in past energy. It is in past energy. So I don't know what's going on, because all of a sudden we got this Knight of Sword because they realize that they messed up this situation. When you see the Six of Cups in reverse, you don't see this couple card from me anyway in reverse a lot. Okay. And this is unusual for this to be in reverse for me. And I'm telling you, when you see this, it's almost like I see you in the next lifetime. This person is stressing over what's going on here now. This person is wondering what the hell is going on, because it's like they feel like they've missed their chance. It's like they missed their chance. So somebody might want to try and, because the thing I'm getting with this and all of this, okay, this is all their thoughts. It's not even action. It's not even action, but this person wants to rush in. They want to rush in. But the problem with this is you're busy balancing yourself out, giving and taking where you should do. You're busy being the cut-off queen. Do you know what I mean? You're not only being the cut-off queen, but you're only giving to certain situations. You're only giving and taking in certain situations now. So is it that this person has lost their chance? Only time will tell. Like this card keeps telling us, only time will tell. Only time will tell. Do you know what I mean, collective? It's just madness. What's going on? Oh, thank you so much. So here's what we've got here. Somebody, you're just on that journey now. Do you know what I mean? You're just on that journey. You've released what you need to release. You've cut off, and like it says, the purpose is here. Trust in divine purpose. This is what you're doing. And by doing that, you're releasing what doesn't serve you. You're giving yourself give and take, or you're only giving to certain situations when you should do. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Now, somebody, this is where the plot deepens now. Because here's what we've got here. We've got the Five of Cups. Somebody who is really feeling like you're a missed opportunity. And this is why the Six of Cups was in reverse. Somebody's really feeling like they're in regret, they're in loss. And a part of that is the Empress in reverse. They pick. I'm gonna have to say they pick to the pit shit. When you see this one turn up, okay, this is in reverse. This was a nasty somebody to begin with. Okay, this was somebody that was just nothing but pure temptation, but they didn't have any foundation to stand up on. Okay. And do you know, at the time, even with your person thought you didn't have anything. Your person thought that you was worthless. But what they didn't seem to understand and didn't want to know or didn't actually get to want to know is that things only happen for a reason and a season. Okay. And you could have been a test to this person. And instead of enduring and figuring out what's going on here, okay, instead of going within, they saw everything on surface level. And this empress might have come to them with all the temptation in the world, but in fact, it was a weak foundation. And they just went again for the surface level, very selfish, very all about the Joneses, all about this kind of nonsense. Okay. And now this person is in regret and loss. And now this person is in regret. But you see the two cups behind there? Do you see the two cups still standing at the back there? Do you see that there? Only time will tell. Is there still a chance? Is there still a chance? Do you know what I mean? That is entirely up to you, though, because you have to use your discernment. Because these people, they keep coming, they keep wanting to come back. You see what I mean? Communication and the Knight of Cups. I get this a lot. I'll tell you why I say this. You see, this communication, you are going to get some kind of communication if you haven't had it already. Okay. And what it is, this person might, when you see the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups for me, yes, is somebody with a little bit more to give than the Page of Cups. But this is the here and now for me. This person is the here and now. It's almost like you're an option until they find another option, or they're the ones that want to test the waters, want to see if you're still in their corner or not. And it's for you to use your discernment as to whether you want this or not. Do you know what I mean? You get what I'm giving, collective. Only time will tell. This is what I'm going to call it. Only time will tell what's going to happen. Only time will tell, because you should be on your mission, you should be on your purpose. And you have to think about those feelings. You have to think about your feelings first, people. Think about your feelings first, because it says here, take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. Your emotions could be like, he's a bitch one day, he's a bastard one day, to I really love that person, but I wish they would just understand and know. Do you know, your emotions could be flip flopping when it comes to this person. Let me tell you something. But let's go to the bottom of the deck, because you know I'm the bottom of the deck queen, and it's future energy. So all this what I've been talking about could have been somebody's story. Okay, somebody who wanted to control a situation, who didn't get their own way, so they started all the slander and everything else, or whatever they was doing in the background to make you look bad. Okay. And in actual fact, while they were doing all that, they missed their chance with you. Do you know, the Six of Cups, you could have been twin flame soulmates, but you see, when the Six of Cups is in reverse, I'll see you in the next. You definitely seen them in the next lifetime. It looked like, because of that, this person realizes they're going to realize till it's too late, and then they're going to try and rush in, and they might have done that. But you're the cut-off queen, because you're giving balance to yourself. You're balancing out your energies. You're healing. You're giving and take to whoever you need to give and take to. There's not Once you've learned that art of discernment, there's not a lot of people that you would literally bond with or have any kind of interaction with, because of your third eye opening and you see people for who they are. And that's part of their problem, because when they're trying to come in like this, testing the waters, you're not having any of it. Fix up or get off. That's it. You can be in this energy all you want. You can be in this regret all you want. You can be in this feeling like a missed opportunity all you want. But you should have had discernment and used your intuition in the first place to understand and know what you had in front of you. Okay, because it's almost like you was a test for this person. You was a test for this person, and they were completely vain. They were completely nonchalant. They were completely selfish, and that's not what spirit wanted to see from them. Because you could have been sent in as a test, not only as a twin flame or soul tie, but you could have went to them as a test to see if they were ready for somebody like you or not, and they weren't. They weren't. They wasn't. You just what they was just wasn't on the same level as you. Yes, I'm telling you, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. I'm telling you, and you. But yeah, so let's go to the bottom of the deck because you know I'm a bottom of the deck queen, and it's about future energy. So what have we got here? See, the world card is about closing cycles. Is that what you've done? This person wants to come in, but have you closed this cycle? Have you closed this cycle? Because this person once upon a time wanted to be with you, wanted to work with you. But do you see the devil at the back? Do you see the two devils at the back? Here's what I get from this. This person may have wanted to work with you, but it was for their own selfish ends. Some of you, not all of you, and I'm going to tell you a story. Okay. I used to do Airbnb and I was very successful at it. Okay. Very successful to the point where the money I made in 9 months, I could sit in Jamaica for 3 months. And that's what I was doing. So I'd do Airbnb for 9 months and do 3 months. So anyway, I moved from there. I actually was homeless at one point, but I moved into this property. But I kept all my stuff for the Airbnb. So when I went to a particular person's house, okay, and I was telling them about it, and I said, "Oh, I'll show you how I set it up." Okay, and I showed them how to set it up. I showed them how I would set up the room and this, that, and the other to do Airbnb. But Airbnb is not just a room. It's like you have to know the community. You have to know any interest around the area. You have to be accommodating. You have to provide breakfast. You have to do all this kind of stuff. Okay. This person had the cheek to turn around and say to me, okay, had the bloody cheek to turn around and say to me, oh, I charge this and you get £10. You get £10 for, right. So bearing in mind, they're going to be using all my stuff in the room. They're going to have my expertise. Okay. All right. Great. It is their place. Okay. But I could have quite easily moved and done that somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? But it was almost like this person thought it was okay to sit there and say, oh, yeah, it's my place. So it's £10. I said, and I'm thinking, no, because there's a lot more. I explained to them there's a lot more that goes on. Just if you're going to do that, you might as well just rent the room. I'll take my stuff and just rent the room because I bought all my stuff, my bed sheets, TV, how it should be set up, this, that, and the other. I showed them everything. But this is what this reminds me of. The Three of Pentacles is about working together or being an entrepreneur or whatever. And you see those two devils in the background, they was just being selfish and thinking about themselves, thinking they could use you and thinking you're going to accept certain things when you know it inside out. This is about people trying to use you when you know it, trying to use your expertise. Okay, trying to use your expertise. Okay, thinking you were stupid. And you played stupid. And I think a lot of you did play stupid, but because you couldn't believe some of the nonsense this person was doing, that's why you just withdrew your energy in the end. Because you just thought, I'm going to give this person one more chance and see what they do. And it's almost like spirit was telling you to think that way. It's almost like spirit said, give this person one more chance, see what they're really going to do. Okay. And all they did was want to be selfish and wanted to use you. And so you turned your back. And the minute you turned your energy, they felt it. But they would never admit to that. You get what I'm giving, collective? So this is what this is about. It's like this person still wants to come in. They haven't. It's almost, so for some of you, not all of you, it's like this person hasn't changed. It's like they don't want to change. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're just mm-mm. And when you see this, look, the Fool, they may have wanted to come in, but they're just stagnant. This is the message I'm getting with these people. They're just stagnant and unstable. And part of that reason is because of some karmic in the background. Some karmic in the background. And even if they wanted to make a small movement forward, they can't. They can't because they see that you're not stressing anymore. That you might have been heartbroken at one point, but no more. This is the Three of Swords. You might have been heartbroken at one point, but no more. That's crazy. I'm going to leave. I'm going to stop it now. I'm going to stop that right there because that's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? But this is you not giving a monkeys anymore. Do you know, this person got, do you know, I would never say if this person happened to rock up in your face or something, or did really make an effort, I say hear them out. You can hear them out all you want, but at the end of the day, you'd have to use your discernment and understanding and know. And I'm gonna say it one more time. Only time will tell. Only time will tell, won't it? Only time will tell. And remember, there was two messages here. This is your purpose. You should be on your purpose, and only time will tell what will happen. Okay. But also, there's a message from beloveds. Beloveds wanting to send a message. Okay. So it could be uncles, aunties, brothers, sisters, mums, dads, grandparents. They're letting you know, especially if they were close and they was close to you, they're your guardians. Okay. They're people that are your guardians. So there's two messages here. So just know and understand that you're being loved and cared for. Even when you feel even if you're alone, you're never alone. You're never ever alone. Trust and believe that. So I'm gonna leave it there, people. I'm just wondering if there's a parting message before I go. Is there a parting message before I go? Should I? No, I think I'm going to leave it right there. I think that's enough. All right. So I'm going to disappear now. Time is up. Time is up. Oh, you closed it. Time is up. Yeah, I know what you mean. So for some of you, I mean, I have to talk for myself. I'm looking for new. Yeah, I did have what I believe to be a soul tie out there, but nah, they were too selfish. They were too in themselves. They was too controlling, and that's not what I'm about. I've been there, done that, had the t-shirt. You know, I've been with partners that are just because they see. I tell you what it is. A lot of empaths, especially empaths. Okay, some of them can give off this really innocent persona. Maybe I used to be that person that used to give off this innocent persona. So people thought that they could run rodshot over you. Okay, but all you were doing was observing. Some of you didn't want to believe that this person was doing what they were doing. You didn't want to, you wanted to see them do better. Okay, so you might have given them another chance. And over the years, they could have dipped in and out of your life with certain pretenses, certain things they were doing. But you gave up on that one in the end because you just knew they were playing you and they thought they were being smart. In fact, they were, you played the fool to catch a fool, and that's what you did. So, with some of you, I'm not saying this is all of you. So for some of you, okay. So I'm going to leave it there, people. I'm going to leave it there. So until next time, take care, and I'll catch up with you. If you want to catch me later on, I'm going to be on the subscription. I'm going to be subscription only on TikTok. So if you're into that, please come and join me over there at 7 o'clock. I'm going to do not only personal readings over there, but I'm going to get my pendulum out and do some yes or no answers. And I'm also thinking about doing dowsing. Do you know the sticks? Dowsing. I was thinking about that as well, but I'll see how that goes because I've got some Dow six, or I'm getting some Dow six, which I'm hoping will turn up. But I'm hoping they turn up today, but I don't know if they will. But I've got my pendulum for today. So if you're into all that and you're into mini personal reads, and it's very intimate at the moment, so I can get through them and we can have a good old time. Last week we did your major arcana according to your birth number. So it was all about your birth number and what major arcana are you. So I'm losing my voice again. Every time I get on here to do something, I lose my voice. But anyway, I'm gonna love and leave you. What are you saying there? Thank you. See you. Oh, you're gonna turn up at 7? Yeah. I'll see you at 7. So until next time, please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the alert bell, show your appreciation. If you're into monthly readings, please join me on Patreon. Or if you just want a personal reading, go to the description below. If you're into just the mini personal reads on a regular, then come over to TikTok as well because I'm doing subscriptions over there. So until next time, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Take care.